Hey everyone, Rich and Kel back at ya. We got some more Maiden.
Because there's lots of it.
There's lots of it, and there are no bad songs at this point. Every song that I've ever heard from Iron Maiden has been awesome, and we've loved it. We've loved getting your requests. This one was what we're doing today, if you're watching it, is we're going through the requests that came earliest from our earliest subscribers that really created what you're seeing here, because it was one great suggestion after the next. We couldn't get to everything, so these are the ones that were either put down on the list because whatever, or we're just literally just getting to them now. So this one is from Guardian of Asgard. Later, I think yesterday, Eddie Maiden. Thanks for suggesting this, guys. If you're both,
and there's
a few
others
guys
who have suggested this as well.
Yeah, Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner. It's the 2015 remaster, and it's off the album Somewhere in Time. That's all I know about it. Okay, so if this is your first time here, that's why I wanted to do a little intro, but I literally know nothing else about it. So without further ado, let's go. Hat off. That means the music's on. Here we go.
Oh, right. We have to plug our headphones in. Otherwise, the sound quality will be terrible.
Home studio glitch. Here we go. Loneliness.
Good
Long
call.
Distance Runner. You know what? I'm just going to rewind that because I have to hear the entire song. Here we go. We have to.
Okay.
He sounded a little bit like Priest there. That's nice. I get it. I totally get Iron Maiden now. I totally get it.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. Another one.
Why not? So I get it. I don't say that from an egotistical place or an arrogant place. I get it. I get them now. Now the music is really speaking to me.
What do you get?
I guess it's interesting because they write. I don't know who the writing team is at this point. I'm not sure if it's the drummer or Steve Harris or Bruce Dickinson or the other guys in the band. It's really interesting, and I don't know if this is talked about. I have no idea. I swear I have never read anything about Iron Maiden. I've just never been interested enough to do it. So
I think that you need to say why, because you've only just discovered this today because of.
I said it in the comments, but I'll say it on the video.
I think it needs to be said.
Okay, sure. I had a really douchey friend. He was a family friend. And I was 10 years old, 10, 11, 12, and he was a family friend. And this kid loved Iron Maiden. But he was an ass. And he was just, we've met people like that. And his friends were also just jerks. And not like cool jerks. Like, you could be kind of jerky but cool. They were just assholes. So I identified at a younger age Iron Maiden with that. So I said, you guys can have what you have over there. And then very soon after, I discovered a little bit of Black Sabbath, even early Merciful Fate, a little bit of Judas Priest, not much, but then primarily Metallica, eventually Megadeth, and then the rest of the genre from that space, from that time. So yeah, so Iron Maiden was like, no, Iron Maiden's over there. The shirts, the freaking skulls, like everything. I'm like, yeah, you can have it. That's really it, right? They, in the lyrics, they write about legacy, about distance, the rhyme of the ancient mariner. So far, what we've heard, that's a story. It's a really bad boat ride. The last song that we heard, the loneliness of the long distance runner. It's about distance. It's about legacy. It's about time. Bruce Dickinson is an incredible storyteller. He uses his voice to tell stories and to educate and to just bring everybody together. Like, hey, we're all human. This is our story. This is our history. Alexander the Great that we listen to. I mean,
it's fantastic.
I get it. And then we as fans can feel part of that legacy. And there's a real sense of time. And it's not ironic, I don't think, that Iron Maiden has lasted 40 years and counting. And from what I remember, there's stories about Bruce going through throat cancer, and he kind of discovered it. And didn't know if he was going to pass away or just be able to sing anymore. So the fact that they keep on the road, they keep up with these songs, the fans, you guys, holy cow, it's totally devoted. I thought Metallica fans were insane. Yeah, you guys.
Oh, but it's a good kind of insanity.
Oh yeah.
It's just totally loving every little drop of everything that they do. Yeah. And
that's what we've been told. There's no bad Iron Maiden song, and I get it.
Seeing them go through the transition as musicians and learning and growing and changing and maturing, the diversity, what strikes me as I've said before, is the amount of skill.
Yep.
That
Respect.
I just, partly when I'm listening to all of this with you, my brain is envisioning the performance and how much time it would take to get it performance ready so that it is pitch perfect and timing flawless.
Yeah.
You cannot make a mistake in these songs.
Yeah. It's not the same music, but seeing Lamb of God live and hearing their arrangements and the tightness, even though Lamb of God is Lamb of God, Iron Maiden's Iron Maiden. They're always going to sound like Iron Maiden no matter what, whether it's slower, whether it's heavy. But I identified them with more of a screechy guitar, and I think that was just stuff that I just made up in my head. I don't get that. They have an incredible balance as musicians. And range is crazy.
Yeah.
Drumming, the bass line, the guitars, the effects, the voice.
The imagination.
It all works.
The creativity.
And I'm finding that I'm not growing tired of them. I'm actually wanting to hear more. There's a familiarity about them, but sometimes that's not a good thing, because after 5, 6, 7 songs, you're kind of like, okay, I get the sound, I get the you're in the same key, I get it's kind of like listening to AC/DC too much. It's like after 5 or 6 songs, yeah, we're good. Let's go on to something else. Maybe Barbra Streisand would be good at this point. Something with a little bit more diversity, or whatever. I just dated myself again. That's all right.
It's okay.
It's all right. It's all right. 26, it's rough. It's rough being 26. All right, well, thanks so much. Keep bringing the comments. Keep this train rolling.
Thank you. It was fantastic. Another
Great
great song.
That's a song that's just going to go on my favorites playlist. There's no doubt. And it just I thought Rime of the Ancient Mariner, because I kind of held that, I said in other videos, that was kind of like my Iron Maiden. It's, you know, you have a song that, like, oh yeah, I really like Iron Maiden, but you only like, it's like one song. In this case, now I have six solid songs. And
they're all great.
They're all great. And chances are we're going to be going to see them in Fort Lauderdale in July. So, yeah. So thanks, guys.
So
again,
excited.
Hats off to you Maiden fans. We feel like we're part of the brethren.
Yeah.
Sisterhood,
man.
Sisterhood.
Sisterhood.
And, yeah, so.
All right. Thank you. Amazing. Thank you.
Peace and hot metal. Speaking of hot metal.
I like that.
Later.